going on, you guys? It's XtremeV1per here, and I've never reviewed NXT before, but I've seen the show many times, and I figured since the pay-per-view was last night, the day before SummerSlam, I figured why not review it. So this is my first ever NXT Takeover review. This is the one that took place in Brooklyn, New York, the same place that is going to be taking SummerSlam tonight and Monday Night Raw the next night. So, NXT Takeover Brooklyn, a 2-hour show. I gotta say, it was an incredible show. Two really good matches on this show. One of them was the Divas match for the NXT Women's Championship, and the other was the main event, Finn Balor and Kevin Owens for the NXT title in the ladder match. Those were the two best matches, and yes, I said a Divas match was match of the night. One of the matches in the night. Why? You'll see later. So, we kicked off the show with Tyler Breeze taking on, what's this guy's name? Jushin Liger something? Jushin Thunder Liger. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that or not. Jushin Thunder Liger made his first appearance in NXT, and he took on Tyler Breeze. He was a legend from the Japan wrestling, like New Japan Pro Wrestling and stuff. So he made his first appearance in NXT. So he picked up the victory against Tyler Breeze with a running powerbomb move. So that was decent. So yeah, he picked up the win in his debut. Usually that's what happens all the time whenever you make a debut in the WWE or NXT. You always win your first match. That's always how it is. So yeah, pretty good match to start off the show. Next was I believe it was the NXT title match. NXT tag team title match, right? Yeah. Next was the NXT title match. Tag team title, my bad. It was, how do you pronounce their names? The Vaudevillains or something? They took on the current champs, Blake and Murphy, for the titles. Alexa Bliss was at ringside, of course, for the Blake and Murphy. And Blue Pants was ringside for the Vaudevillains. Do not hate me if I pronounce the name wrong, because I do not know how to pronounce that. I say the Vaudevillains. I don't know how it's pronounced. The Vaudevillains or something? I don't know. But they actually won the tag team titles. Blake and Murphy had a long run with the tag team titles. They lost it last night with the help of Blue Pants at their corner. So our new champs are the Vaudevillains. So congratulations to them. I had a feeling they were gonna win. I don't know. I've never actually really liked this tag team, but they had a really good match last night with Blake and Murphy. So they're the new tag team champions in NXT. So good for them. Next we had it was the heavy hitting match between Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin. People could say that this match was kind of boring, and I can understand why, because they didn't really do much in this match. It was like a solid 10-minute match, so it wasn't really much action, but it was like hard hitting back and forth stuff. Like there was a part where I thought Samoa Joe was defeated. Like Baron Corbin hit this like crazy spinning move. Joe got caught with the spinning move, whatever. It kind of looked like the winds had changed by King Barrett, but it was like something different. So I thought Joe was done there, but he kicked out, and Baron Corbin got caught into the rear naked choke, and he didn't tap out, but he passed out. So that's how Samoa Joe won. So I can kind of understand why people would say this match was a little boring, or they just didn't find it entertaining as much. I can understand why. Next we had the debut of Apollo Crews as he took on Ty Dillinger. Apollo Crews, very, very impressive tonight. This guy was phenomenal. Wow. Okay. When I first saw this guy, when he came out last night, I seriously thought that was Bobby Lashley for a second, because he looks exactly like him. He's got the same exact body type. I I think he's about the same height as Bobby Lashley too, but I swear to God, he looks like Bobby Lashley. So, but to see this kind of guy, the same size as Bobby Lashley, same strength, same powers, to see this guy actually do a bunch of backflips and like crazy moves like that, I was like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that before. This guy freaking, he did like a cartwheel into like a backflip, and then he ended the match with a gorilla press slam, finishing off Ty Dillinger with a moonsault, with a standing moonsault. So that was impressive. This guy really, really impressed me. So congrats to Apollo Crews, because that was phenomenal. I cannot wait to see what else is in store for Apollo Crews in NXT, and we all know he's coming to the WWE on the main roster, maybe perhaps next year, I would hope. So yeah, there you have it. And now our main event, because I don't believe I'm missing any matches. It was only a 2-hour show. There was only like maybe 6 matches. But this is our main event. Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, NXT title on the line. Ladder match. A solid 20-minute match. These guys went back and forth, looking to reclaim the NXT title off the ladder, hanging high above the ring. We had a few spots that were pretty crazy in this match, and it was awesome. Like, I gotta say, wow. There was a spot where Finn Balor, he got caught on the outside, and Kevin Owens hit him with the pump-up powerbomb on the apron, and I thought Balor was done there. Kevin Owens was looking to reclaim his NXT title. Finn Balor somehow got up to his feet. I don't know how the hell he did that. Usually superstars like Sami Zayn, John Cena, Neville, they don't really get up from that, but Finn Balor knew he had to get up or else he would lose the title. So he got up, he fought Kevin Owens back, and then later in the match, towards the end of the match, Finn Balor hit the coup de grace. You know, the double foot stomp finisher he has, it's called the coup de grace or something like that. He hit it off the top of the ladder, crushing Kevin Owens' gut. After Kevin Owens okay, so what Kevin Owens did was that he was gonna do like a crazy superplex off the top of the ladder onto another ladder that was hanging like right underneath the ladder, like it was hanging off the rope on top of the like by the other ladder. So if Finn Balor would have been hit by that, he would have been done. He would have been injured. Kevin Owens would have been the new NXT champion. But Balor fought back, and he kicked Kevin Owens in the face. Kevin Owens hit the back of his head on that ladder. He had a bad landing on there. And then Finn Balor finished off with the coup de grace off the top of the ladder. Kevin Owens was done. He had no idea where he was at. Finn Balor, still your NXT champion. Phenomenal match. And there's a reason why I said said the NXT title match before we get into the Divas match, because the Divas match was by far match of the night. You cannot say this was a phenomenal match, because it was. I don't know how long Sasha Banks and Bayley fought for. Maybe it seemed like it was about a half hour or so, but they tore the roof off the place at Brooklyn. Wow. There was like a few parts where I thought Bayley was not even going to compete anymore, because Sasha Banks was working on that injured hand. You know, it looked like she almost broke her Bayley's hand again. But Bayley fought back, and Bayley knew that she had to win this match, because this was her first ever. I believe it was her first ever. It This was her first ever match for the NXT Women's Championship. I think so. I'm not really sure, but she gave it all she got, and at the end, she hit this first Sasha Banks flew over the referee as Bayley was on the outside, and she was after Sasha Banks hit her hand on the steel steps. That's when we thought the match was over for Bayley. And then Sasha Banks, the referee went to check on Bayley. Sasha Banks flew over the ref, hit a front flip, and then later on in the match, she hit her. She like got her in like a crossface kind of move. Bayley countered it and put it on her own. Put the same move on Sasha. Sasha put her leg under the rope, broke it up, and at the end of the match, I've never seen anything like this, especially a diva do it. Bayley and Sasha Banks were on top of the turnbuckle. They were both on top of the turnbuckle, right? And it looked like we were going to see like a superplex or something. But Bayley countered it, and she turned it into a freaking backwards Hurricane Rana off the top of the rope. Sasha Banks hit face first. It was a nasty landing for Sasha Banks. But Bayley finished the match off with the belly to belly suplex, and Bayley is your new NXT Women's Champion. Wow. I seriously thought this match was going to go on all night. It was phenomenal, man. I couldn't believe how good this match was. The ending was awesome. To see Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Bayley, all four girls in the ring. Because they call themselves the four horsewomen of the WWE. You know how we have the four horsemen? Well, they call themselves the four horsewomen. So, congrats to Bayley for winning the NXT Divas Women's Championship. I don't know why I keep saying Divas. Sasha Banks was talking a lot of trash during this match, saying that she's a lot better than Bayley. But, you know, at the end of the match, it was all about the NXT Women's Championship. Sasha Banks, she hugged it out with Bayley. It was awesome. It was just awesome to see all four girls together back again, the four horsewomen of the WWE. So there you have it, guys. What did you guys think of NXT Takeover Brooklyn? And let me know how good the show was. Did you think the show was like a solid 10 out of 10? Did you think it was like an alright show? Do you think it could have been better? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below of what you guys thought about NXT Takeover Brooklyn. This was my first ever NXT review. So thank you guys for checking this out. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the SummerSlam prediction video coming up next. See you guys then.